Okay, so hi, Remy. As a first question, I would like to ask you to introduce yourself and your involvement in volunteering.
So I'm Remy from France. I'm 28 years old, and I was doing EVS volunteer 5 years ago in Ukraine, in the city of Vinnytsia. I had this interest doing an EVS as mainly the will to learn a new language, and also to discover a new country, new culture. And for me, it was one of the best experiences of my life.
That's great. So first question would be, what does solidarity mean to you?
So solidarity, it means like to take care of other and to try to help for something and give something from you to others.
Okay. And how is solidarity present in your daily life or work life?
I think I try to take care of people around me, my family, my friends, and also people I don't know. And this goes to, yes, this is part of the everyday life, and also try to get involved into the citizen life of my community, of my city. After my EVS, I got engaged in different citizen projects, as for instance, trying to the development of a new skate park in my city, or things about ecological stuff. And I think, yes, the EVS I was doing 5 years ago enables me to get to face some things with official institutions, and got more confident to deal with them, as I was also doing this when I was in Ukraine.
Okay. And is there a motivation for which you like to help others, like a specific thing?
I think my motivation is that I like the things to change. There are some things that can get me mad. So I want to change these things, and not just to say, okay, it's bad, like let's just complain and do nothing, as unfortunately a lot of people do. I think we can all try to do something if we want, and that the change can come from us.
I agree. Do you think there's something that could be done or should be done to bring more solidarity in our society due to what you just said?
Yeah, actually, a lot of things could be done. I think there is also in the word solidarity something that I've not said before, but the things that we are all related to the others. Like we are like a chain of people. So this is why we should help the other, but also like consider ourselves as one piece of a whole. And this means that on political and citizen sphere should be more place for the citizens themselves. And unfortunately, this is not what we can see.
This links to my next question. Do you see, where do you see solidarity in your local environment in this moment of your life?
And there are actually a lot of activists in different spheres that helps people in need, also that would like to help for climate and ecology. But unfortunately, these people has to face the lot of difficulty with institutions and the power of big companies. So I think the voice of people should be more heard.
Thanks. And do you think there's a way in which we can teach solidarity to people?
I think yes, from the very early age, we should be taught about these things. And also, it's mostly the contrary, that we are told in school that it's a competition, that you need to be the best, to have the best marks, to have then a good job. And we never learn about the meaning of life and what brings happiness in our life. And I think we could start this from the very early age, and this would change a lot.
So education would be.
Yes.
Thanks. And do you think besides this, there's something that strengthens the concept of solidarity and its way of action in our society?
You mean that strengthen?
Yes. Yeah, and somehow how it could be more reinforced in our society together with education, for example. If there's something concrete.
Yeah, I think like just to make people more responsible of their acts. Recently, I read something interesting about Japan. You know, that they have very clean streets and everything. And I saw that actually the pupils from their early age, they learn to clean themselves, their own class and their school. So if you start to do this from the early age, you understand that you are responsible of what you do, because if you have to clean them yourself, you will not want to trash everything
in the first place. Yeah.
Yes.
Last question would be, would you tell us about a nice moment in your life of solidarity that you can tell us and share with us?
Yes, actually, when the project of EVS I was doing in Ukraine was related to cultural languages, but also to development of rural tourism, and we bought a house in a village in the rural area of Ukraine, far from everything, and there the people of the village were really helping us a lot, because they could feel that we will develop also their village a lot. There was very great experience of exchange. They will give us food. They will sing for us some songs. And on the other end, once I went to help one of his grandfather of the village to work with him in the fields, because it would be raining and he needed someone to help him. And we had such a good way with the horse into the field with him. It was a very nice moment of exchange and solidarity.
Yeah, thank you very much for sharing, and thank you for answering our questions.